Good morning, you guys. It's officially day one of early interview week for me, and I'm super excited to be getting started on this. First off, my name is Caroline. I'm a law student. Welcome if you're new. I make law school themed videos every week. So this week, I'm doing my law firm interviews. It's early interview week, which means it's kind of like speed dating, but with interviews. So it's a series of 20-minute interviews with various firms that I bid on, and that's all happening this week. So I have 24 interviews this week. I bid on 31 law firms. I got 26 interviews, and I dropped 2, so now I have 24. I have 8 interviews today alone. 8, so my week is definitely very front heavy, but I'm very excited because this is such a unique experience. I think it's super unique to law school, and not every law school does it. It's basically where all these law firms are coming to the school. Normally it's in person, but this week it's all remote, but they're coming to the school to interview us. And they're interviewing tons of students. It's super fast paced and it's super exciting. So I'm gonna be vlogging and sharing that with you. I'll be vlogging every day. I'm also gonna be seeing some friends as I am back in Toronto. So it'll be a good time this week. I'm excited. So my first interview is in like 20 minutes. I'll do a quick fit check, show you the setup, and let's get the day started. My blazer is Aritzia. So is this top. I think it's super cute. I love this. And my pants are Club Monaco, but because it's all remote, it's only like here up. I just put on my pants just because it makes me feel like more put together and more professional. So this is interview outfit number 1. I'll have different ones all week. So this is my interview setup. So we have the nice neutral background. And here I have my laptop propped up on a laptop. I don't know what it's called, but that. And I'll be sitting here and I'm facing it. And I will have, so how I set it up is I have my notes on this side. I don't want to really show what firms I have yet, but I have my notes on this side and then my video call here. Interview 1 done. I think it went well. He told me at the end, great first interview. So fingers crossed, good start to the day. My next one's in like 20 minutes. I think I picked a good spot to interview. This is my background. I just finished interview number 2. My first interview, my second interview were only had like 20 minutes apart, so I didn't really have time to sit down and debrief. But now I have an hour between interviews, so I can kind of sit down and breathe for a minute. They're super fast 20-minute interviews, and you have to really sell yourself. You have to do your elevator pitch. You have to say why that firm. It's a lot, and it's hard to kind of remember to get everything in. And obviously, you want to have like a conversation with them. It's not supposed to be like an interrogation. Like you want to have a conversation. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I've met some super amazing attorneys. They're all super nice. Like it's a really great experience. I have 6 more to go. Quick snack break between interview 1 and interview 2 because I was too nervous this morning to eat breakfast. Just finished interview number 3. I have interview number 4 in 40 minutes, so a little bit more of a break. The interview I just did and the next interview, they're actually both for DC offices. I've split my bids. My bids are mostly for the New York office. I have a couple DC offices in here. I have a couple LA offices. I have a London office. So a little bit all over the place. I'm mostly focused on New York, but I definitely want to go somewhere that gives me the best opportunity to grow as a lawyer and do the work that I want to do. So I am open to it. So yeah, so 2 DC firms. Almost all of my firms are international law firms. They do international arbitration, international litigation, which is what I'm focused on. These 2 DC firms, like I'm interviewing specifically for international arbitration practices, which is kind of exciting, which is why I put the DC firms on here. Most law firm interviews, they ask certain questions that are the same for every interview. So you almost always get a tell me about yourself. And in your elevator pitch, tell me about yourself, you should cover kind of why law school, what kind of law you want to practice, why this law firm. And if you don't really cover those things, they'll probably ask you like, oh, why this law firm? What kind of practice are you interested in? There's usually a few behavioral questions like, oh, what is one time that you've struggled, or what is a weakness, or some stuff like that. Or they'll probably ask you about your summer experience. I got a lot of questions like that. Anything on your resume is fair game. So I've had things from the very bottom. I've had small details come up in an interview. So yeah, a lot of prep has gone into this, and now I'm just excited to have a fun week. Do I look professional? I just finished my 4th interview. We are halfway done with the day. So we're gonna do a quick lunch break. And my mom packed me food for today, which is really nice. I have to start cooking tomorrow, but for today, all I have to do is microwave some food. So that's what I'm doing because today is just so packed. I do not have time to cook. So I'm gonna have some rice that she made me. Oh shit. Wow, I've been here one day and I'm already making a mess. So far the interviews aren't going awful. I haven't had an interview where I was like, oh my god, that went super great. But I also haven't had an interview that was like, oh my god, that went awful. So I'm not gonna complain. Someone told me that no matter what happens, you're always gonna have at least one bad interview. Not looking forward to that. And then this is just some eggplant that my mom packed for me that I'm gonna have for lunch. I don't know if you can see that. I missed my mom's food. Oh, if you've been watching my videos since the beginning, you might recognize this place. It's where I filmed all my early videos, like reacting to my law school decisions. Oh my god. All of the last 4 interviews, 2 of them asked me about my YouTube channel. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet. That's interview number 5 done. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but that's fine. 3 more to go. I have a reception tonight, so I'm not gonna be going out. It's for one of the firms that I'm interviewing with. They're doing a reception for, I guess I've been interviewing with them this week. So I'm gonna do that, just have kind of a chill night. I have to pick my courses for next semester. All right, it's finally happened. I had an interview that was not ideal. I don't think I'm getting a call back. I might have saved it a little bit in the end. I don't know. I said some things that were usually received pretty well in interviews, but maybe they were just being nice. And where here they were kind of like, oh, I disagree, or like, oh, that's not the case. So I don't know. It was bound to happen. Not all 24 interviews can go off perfectly. So now that's 7 interviews done, 1 more to go. I'm exhausted, you guys. My next interview, which is in 20 minutes, is actually for an LA firm because I really enjoyed visiting LA when I was there. So I was like, I can kind of see myself living there. Yeah. All right, so I'm 5 minutes from my last interview of the day. I got that final burst of energy in me. I ate some food. I'm like ready to kill this. I've decided that I am going to record the interview, well, part of it. I'm gonna record my elevator pitch if they ask me to give that, and then I'll put that in the video because I feel like that might be helpful. Hi. Today. Week, so oh, this is a cool thing to do. Yeah. Yep. So, well, I was started at Michigan. I'm originally from Toronto, so when I first decided to go to law school, that was kind of partly because I studied criminology and international relations in undergrad, and that kind of fueled an interest in international law, but I didn't really know what international law really meant. I was like, oh, this just seems like a cool term. I'm gonna do that in law school. So I applied to law school and I was like, okay, the US seems like the place to be in terms of cool opportunities to work with really cool international clients, work with like companies that do work all over. And so I was like, okay, the US is very good for law school. And I got into Michigan and I went to Michigan for my first year. And we were actually hybrid, so I had the chance to be on campus this past year. Yeah, and so I actually got the law school experience, which I know a lot of people missed out on this past year. I was able to go to the library, I was able to like make friends, which is really great. And I loved my time at Michigan. I met some super amazing people. But then I had the chance to apply to transfer this past summer. And once I got into, I was like, it's a little bit hard to turn. I feel like the opportunities provides both during law school, like just the clinical and the course offerings, and also just employment opportunities afterwards, I couldn't say no to. So now I'm at during my year at Michigan, I tried a few clubs. I tried the Viz International Arbitration Moot, and I realized that I really liked litigation. So I really wanted to do litigation at a firm. I realized that there's no such thing as like international law. So I kind of refocused now on just litigation that has maybe like that works with clients who are more international, I guess. One last screen event, and then I the rest of my night is off. I can do some more research, I can pick my courses, I can relax. Okay, so I know 2 minutes ago I said I would do this reception, and I logged on, and I was on the reception, and then they said breakout room, and then I had to leave. I'm so sorry to this firm. I would absolutely love to work for you. You're one of my favorite firms. I just don't have it in me today to do another breakout room after 8 interviews. I'm so sorry. So, new plan. I'm taking this blazer and this top off. I can't do it. I'm gonna go get some drinks. And by that I mean alcohol to make drinks of my own. Come back, have like a solid half an hour where I turn my brain off. Oh, well, I'll do some drinks and debrief. Oh, that's fun, drinks and debrief. All right, I like that. All right, that's what we're doing. So let's go to the grocery store and Lickbo. All right, we are going to Lickbo, which for those of you who are not from Ontario is LCBO, and it's Ontario's liquor store. It's all standardized here in Ontario, and I think most of Canada. So it's where you or anyone can get alcohol. So we're gonna go get some gin and tonic and make gin and tonics when I come back. That's all the energy I have for tonight. I promise the rest of the week, the evenings will be much more exciting. Also, how cute is this mask? We are home. I just washed my hands because that's important. I'm gonna put all the stuff in the fridge. I got 3 bottles of sparkling water, which I assume is the tonic in gin and tonic. I don't know because I've never made gin and tonic. It's a recent discovery because normally I don't like gin or tonic, so I never thought I'd like gin and tonic, but I've discovered this summer that I do like gin and tonic, so that's the drink of the week. Oh shit, I'm gonna put that in the fridge. We're gonna make dinner, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a debrief. All right, checking in. I finished dinner, I have my drink, it's just a gin and tonic. That's debrief today. Today was exhausting. 8 interviews is a lot. I think that 7 of them went pretty well. Either they went well or all of them were just super nice about it. One of them, not ideal. Don't expect to be getting a call back anytime soon. Callbacks come in a variety of times. My friend just texted me that he got a call back already. So fingers crossed I get one soon. They could come really at any point this week or next week. Hopefully it's this week. I have 16 more interviews to go. So I just spent 20 minutes trying to figure out my courses for next year. It's kind of annoying that they're making us do course registration at the same time as EIP, but whatever. Yeah, I'm excited for this fall. I'm excited for the coming year, and I'm excited to finish this week off strong and get a job. So just got out of the shower, gonna dry my hair real quick, and then go back to prepping for tomorrow, which I said that I would do for the past 3 hours maybe. I've kind of figured out my courses for the next year-ish. So at Michigan in 1L, we didn't have to take property, but at the school I'm transferring to, they had to take property in 1L. So I now have to take property as a 2L, which is fun. So I have to do property. I also have to do like admin law, but other than that, I get to pick whatever I want. So I'm doing a lot of international law courses. I'm doing international law with this really cool professor, international arbitration, international criminal law, security council. Super excited for this time of year. Evidence, yeah, it'll be a good time. That's it for today, you guys. I'm just in bed right now doing my research for my firms for tomorrow. I got a face mask on because I feel like I deserve to relax a little bit after today. Self-care is important. I'm starting some emails. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm vlogging this entire week, and I'll be posting each individual day. So stay tuned to hear how my interviews go. I'm hoping to get some callbacks this week, so I'll be excited to share that too. And let me know if you have any questions about this EIW process.